starting to shore up.
Trailblazer, though, doesn't see anything.
It clears down. I mean, wow, okay, Kang was just contacting all the way. Flash through. Enough Liquid players, though, onto the site that...
Yeah, they bailed. I mean, that was a stun recon combo, and Team Liquid were able to just fend it off in terms of sheer bodies. EDG, though, leaving nobody in this spot. Maybe to stop a reclear, or possibly to have people go back in this direction, but the spike looks like it's heading rapidly over towards C. Nobody now becomes a lurk.
So many gun-type players. I mean, nobody's just lurking his way up there. That's the Sova spotted, honestly. That's going to keep a bunch of Team Liquid players just tethered to this A site, because they're like, why would your initiator be lurking in this scenario?
But it's kind of got EDG into a decent spot. They're in a 4v5, but they get a plant down here, aware of the nanoswarm. And I think now with a player down, you usually are looking to make some level of an aggressive play. They have that fault line recon dart back online. It's what this composition relies on so heavily.
Smoggy's holding his own stun here. First sign of util that gets used. We're going to let this one rip. What's he waiting for? Stun, flash, there it is. Lets loose his own. That's going to be pushing him back. Time's starting to really become a bit of a problem now. Team Liquid need to get a move on. They need to land these shots here. Cross stuff, lined up. And with the pistols.
Where nobody's been using his drone previously.
Yeah.
See what the util looks like now.
Doesn't have anybody else to play with him, though. And here we go, Smoggy holding some util. It's just a corner check, shoulder check. There it is. Kill found. Cannot get out of there. Dug himself into a bit of a hole.
But look, EDG not accelerating. And Liquid not over-rotating either, though Jamppi does come to try and support soulcas. EDG are just backing up. I mean, look at the lurk from CHICHOO. Quite reminiscent of the pistol round here, no?
Yeah, he's all the way up. He has a cage as well if he wanted to block off that sightline angle from where the turret is, but he's just going to hold C long.
Guiding light out from soulcas. Does not see anything A long whatsoever, so now they read it. You see Redgar sprinting his way over to C. What does the timing look like? It looks like EDG are going to be able to get in.
20 seconds. I mean, yeah, they do get themselves into the site. What's the attempt and what's the call from Liquid? Players are only just starting to get into position. Do they want to try and flood in? Plants down. Not too much to offset it. Kang. So locking that one down. It's a flash play. Lovely angle on that one. Doesn't actually det it though. Just forces a couple of these lines and the angles here. soulcas with the rifle resetting CHICHOO though. soulcas also has Seekers, but here we go. Go button is pressed. That's a fault line. Paranoia, flash, and the dash is actually quite excellent inside the smoke. Kang, he's still safe, but he haven't cleared short. There we go. soulcas is finished, but still players, they maintain the grasp. The defensive play just crossfire. Jamppi really just turning up here.
30 seconds left.
CHICHOO. Last one standing. Players to try and muscle his way close, not breaking that alarm bot. Here's the dash though, over the top. Round the sides, and there's the right click. So Jamppi falls, hands a rifle over.
They look very prepared for the areas that Team Liquid are going to be fighting.
This time though, shutting down a bit of a garage pivot. Players trying to work their way through. Kang falls the back, and definitely aware of it. And that's tried to, again, adjust that movement backwards and forwards. And wow, while Redgar was smoking. Kang not wasting any time. Vacuums up the back of the site, and now he is a nuisance. Look at this guy, all the way towards the back, forcing out a sequence.
Oh, the team flash
timing. With the flash, he was flashed up safe. He's alone here, has the dash, the updraft, the shorty! Claims the kill, can he get the 4? It's shut down. Here we go, right up close. And Smoggy survives on 1 health, almost getting the collateral. Here's the Blade Storms, hop over the top, safe. Let's try and make quick work of this. Shunt this before they can even get into the site. Rolling Thunder collects all of them, corralled. Up, 12 seconds remaining. Not a chance in hell of trying to get themselves into this. When it's a TP onto B of all places. Haodong, aftershock in his face, 6 seconds left. He has the spike, needs to plant it just in time, but it can be denied. A peek, an attempt to try and again play for it. Fault lines all over the place. Just
contact.
Kang has a dash, it's not active though, and yep, some sort of timing. I mean, they take the pop flash, but
I think soulcas just blinded himself and Redgar.
It's the bait and switch. Nobody. He lands his shot. Chev straight to the head.
What an absolute mess from Team Liquid there.
The drone as well to clear this one forward. soulcas is kind of trapped into the corner. Rolling Thunder, a choice to commit it, but well, soulcas is stunned up, yet still stunned, lands it. Shot still there, over the top, trying to offset as well the crosshair placement. Haodong has really just, forced this one.
But also what an incredible recovery from soulcas. After a bit of a whiff flash, being able to pick up 2 while stunned has actually kept Liquid in this.
That's his low though.
Sayf is the player on the flank right now.
And here on A-Long needs to make best of the moment. Close to the left. Didn't catch it, but no kills going either way, and he's still got the dash. Goes for it, lands that shot. And there's a couple more waiting for him. Smoke at the feet. How does he want to try and get into it? Smoke, drop down, half onto the defuse. That's already in, but he's on 20 health. Will fall half onto it, over the top with the short.
He's giving his team maximum information.
Not that close though. Exploration into mid. The alarm bot dealt with. Nobody trying to hold this ground as well. And now he's worked himself into this lurking position. A cage.
The lurking Sova.
Over the place. Yeah, I mean, this is just adding so many different things into the mix. Trying to keep Team Liquid reeling, but player disadvantage now. A tap onto the plant. Haodong just trying to bait the utility, now actually choosing to stick it. And they've got themselves into that B post plant situation, a smoke.
I love this. Nobody just holds for Haodong to plant, and then Haodong gives him a smoke to play even further.
Here's the lockdown, and nobody does have the Hunter's Fury for it, but he's in a smoke, man. He can't play for this. He's going to try and take the fight well. Wiggles himself into that angle, jumping down, trying to double up. Nats covering it. So the lockdown was destroyed. This can play up close here. It's down to CHICHOO. He doesn't have that angle on him, but he's not watching for the bottom of mid. That's Redgar spraying down.
Chances of being able to play a flood retake here off the Seekers. See what they decide to go for.
Gosh, into the back spam from the Heaven location. You know the Jamppi's up there. They do have access to the site. Anything to push this back.
So it's going to be a set retake from Team Liquid. Redgar could have met up with the rest of his team using that Omen ult, and instead he's going on a very slow flank here.
All the way through. I mean, he does have one TP to navigate this trip as well. It's on the flank. We'll see if he chooses to do so.
CHICHOO can hear it though if he uses it, surely.
Yeah, TP's across. I think that is heard by CHICHOO. It's an important fight again. It's on two different fronts. Sayf already jumping all the way down, close to the corner. CHICHOO captures Redgar when he was trying to make the play.
Just a bit of a misread, I think, from
Cam. Spotting out where Nats is playing. There's a push into mid. This is a double contact call. Paranoia, Hunter's Fury all the way through. Flash as well from behind. Nats holding down the fire. Buys enough time for Sayf to also respond. Redgar playing up close, wants to take the fight as well, just pushes right past it. He's eager for it. Kang still in the action, still in the fight, but
they've got nobody playing more of a lurk than I've ever seen from a Sova on Haven.
Sayf does disengage inside the smoke. Oh my god, it's all over the place. Labored with the spray. CHICHOO claims the kill though, takes out the opposing Jet player.
And it looks like the idea there is to pull people away from A. It's actually triggered a reaction from Nats.
Yeah, and he's also pushed his watch though. That's two players. Still, Nats lands one of the kills.
There go the Nano Swarms on A. It's all down to soulcas and Jamppi to make something happen. Jamppi caught.
Util out. soulcas is pushing now. He's got his knife out, man.
As much as we're finding it difficult to find the read on the flow of this game, you can see Liquid are having the same issues. That none of the Team Liquid players had a clue what was going on in this round, and for good reason. Again, this is scrambled. Sayf and Jamppi are playing for a bit of mid-control. They've spotted him though. And look, immediately, as soon as they know they're pushing Sayf away from that spot, instantly pivot to A. I mean, the calls, the way that they're moving the map is really quite nice.
Haven't wasted time with it. Smoke's dropped down. Still with the dash, Kang. He's buying a lot of time actually with that Nano Swarm for the rest of the team to get in, because Team Liquid, they choose to flood all the way through. Haodong just TP'd right up close. ZmjjKK will make a couple of plays like that. CHICHOO had the knife out. Definitely don't want to bring that one to the gunfight. Down.
It's not where Liquid are going to again.
Yeah, so they're going to go straight down through into B. Dash now into the right side. Kang, that's a deep dart to clear some of it. He's just lurking this entire time. It was watched by Nats yet while he falls. And they pounce straight out of double doors. Two of the players colliding, collapsing now onto it, but positions have been flipped around. Team Liquid, they want to take up the extremities on the one side of the map. Sayf has to be aware of it. With that flank timing, a stun into the corner. Shots rattled, only needs the two. soulcas, he's got to hold his line. Towards the back of the site with the ghost. Tap, 6 bullets left. Cannot get the second. It's traded up to Redgar. It's planted for him. Out in the open, quit it. Bit of a tap. Players are low, just trying to bait out and hunt out a position. Redgar with that kill, time really running short. Nobody needs the kill well.
Back through garage, which they cleared earlier, so now they're just going to contact in.
They gave it up and they heard the flash, I think, so they're worried about it being taken up again.
They still have 3 players over here towards C.
Here we go. Dash is there, fault line into the corner, stunned up. He needs some help, but Kang will not be receiving it. Where's the team to try and bail him out? CHICHOO's there. Dodge to the side with a flash, no kill. Found, time running short. Aftershock to try and disrupt this plan. They want to flood right back into it. Where's the util? Just raw gun duels.
They've got away with running the Cypher comp because the other Chinese teams really don't prioritize that.
Same pathing from Sayf. He's done that a few times now. He's getting spammed out by Smoggy. Lucky to get away with his life, but they do gain the site as a result of it.
Hunter's Fury?
Here it is. It's being unleashed. Doesn't get a tag though. It's slightly delayed. Does clear out towards the front section of B, so his team can start to get back into it, but there's not really too much urgency from EDG, and now a call is made. So it's going to be a re-clearance through Garage.
Yeah, and a reflank through A short.
Still, this trip in their face, and it's being watched. Haodong's there. Has to expect a second. Was actually clear in that close corner, just ends up losing the duel. Here we go. It's all over the place. Util. 10 straight flying, walking, wading right through the smoke. What is that from soulcas? Resetting for it, buying time for Redgar, and he strikes back. KangKang. It's a 1v3. Time running short. And it's just constant. A lot of people, the community narratives making excuses for Fnatic losing that finals. They've got something to prove indeed, and, well, okay. Bit of an omen battle.
Yeah, that one...
What was Redgar doing?
Well, Redgar was just inside his smoke. That's Redgar's smoke. You expect that to be a safe area. I would ask, what is Haodong doing? He just ran in there. But he just acted like it was a Thunderdome and took the duel.
They're running straight in now. They're going to take the C site. That's waiting as well for the re-swing. It's all being cut up by the dash in play. There's a plan.
Spike planted.
Salves into the post. KangKang with a dash here. Flash not connecting.
Jamppi is about to rip the ult.
Yeah, it's a rolling thunder right in his hands, but he's out in the open. His backside showing, mate. Pull the trousers up. Come on, get on with it. KangKang round the side now, using smokes to reposition. Spots it potentially. One head there. No, not quite. Nats, he's still there. Peekaboo right round the sides. Doesn't get the second kill he was looking for. 2 players left standing here for Liquid. Players flooding in, but his timing is everything from Sayf. He's flashed. It's a bit of a team flash. soulcas, he goes down to Sayf. Half on the defuse. Updraft over the top. How
The place of battle.
You should run.
Again, it's the same foresight that's being put in by this Liquid squad. Lockdown here is going to clear all the way through to B, the backside of C. They can go in whatever direction they want. Wait it out, try and re-clear. Now, they didn't break the trip close. That's actually going to be catching onto, I believe, was that Jamppi?
Yeah, Jamppi.
So Jamppi's going to be beamed down. Here's a rolling thunder. It's an attempt and a play. EDG just pushing on every single section of the map right now. KangKang with the operator. Decided to take that flank timing with still chance. There it is, hits the flick.
Spike
The wide
down
face
mid.
by Nats. Spike's been dropped down into the middle of nowhere, 2v5. Nobody doesn't aim to take another aim duel to give away their chances. This time, quite patient. Ping into the corner, letting his
30
team know
seconds
that
left.
could be a player close there tucked.
He's right.
Certainly is. But despite drop down, there's 20 seconds left. Oh, the timing on that. Yeah, just looking the wrong way for it. There's part of the puzzle taken care of, but KangKang immediately answers back and he says, okay, I'm going to flip the puzzle table. Not getting away with it, you're not going to be able to carry it forwards.
And soulcas has no chance of being able to win this one. So match like this properly.
Yeah. Please do not repeat in my ranked games. Okay, Dog forwards into the back. That's going to clear out towards Gong. It's a stun in the dark, but, well, Smoke's watched for. Into the corner goes Sayf, and, well, the Aftershock actually didn't do any damage. He's able to get out of there with the updraft. It's a flood attempt into the back. Look at that crosshair placement.
He looks
immaculate. The precision from Sayf is just sublime, but it's answered. It's met. Haodong's there. And guess what? KangKang also on the flank with this up. Just getting a sightline onto it, a tap onto it. That's going to force Jamppi to look the other direction with the rolling thunder, just in case they are on it. No kills claimed off of it, but KangKang is taken care of now. Brought down. 2 left standing here for EDG with Nats on this reflank. There's the one. CHICHOO not able to get out.
To force the issue. There it is again, Redgar punished. All right, Redgar, you need to chill on that one now.
KangKang's also going to be taken out. Oh my, swing through the double doors. It's your Cypher player who's doing that. All popped up. Gonna be giving them information at least that, yeah, now they see where Sayf is on the minimap. So a bit of chaos just sowed in at the beginning. Cam finally taken care of. Not even at the minute mark yet in the round, but it's a 2-player disadvantage. Anything's possible though when Sayf has those knives.
And they give him a lot of space.
Yeah, he's just able to wade and walk all the way through into this.
They've given him respect because he's good, but that gives him more room to work with.
Spots it. Here's the pressure being applied now towards C as well. Up, barreling through into C long.
He's running around.
Still a trip in their face. Yeah, it's finally broken. Backing away and regrouping with the rest of the team. So EDG actually did use that as a chance to try and get out of there as the tap comes through. It's a stun, a Hunter's Fury, just trying to flood potentially back into this one. Do they want to take a fight off of it? Gonna have to adjust it. No one's actually really getting into the site off the back of that big ult. In fact, they've stopped it.
Wait a moment.
Jamppi now, with plenty of time left, he's going to get that plant down after baiting out all of these key pieces of util, and soulcas is definitely feeling it. Wide face CHICHOO, only the one before traded. Nobody Works his way into the back of the side. He sees the barrel. Sees the barrel. Doesn't land the shot though. It's in that finals. Here we go. Cage. Brought up close here. Still a trip in the face as well. Updraft dash forwards onto the platform.
It's so perfect.
Oh my goodness. And a flash and a repeat. Way to the side. They brought down two of them. It crumbles. EDG have to do so much here. You can feel it. Kang with the updraft and a nice blade. Someone in one left in his back pocket. Jamppi takes a swing of things. Why not? Push back. Nobody who was pushing deep. Two players close. Round here. It's all on Kang and so much to do. Just cannot quite get it done. Map. Flashed up. Redgar pops his head up. Wants to try and take a fight to them, but they're not wasting time, are they? There's the paranoia. There's the swing. It's beautiful.
Gorgeous thing. Gorgeous play. To be able to get a kill on the board.
Still trying to deal with this camera. It's pesky. Trailblazer. They got the spike. Disengage. What is the call right now for EDG? How do they want to fight this? How do they want to play it? Still looking for the camera. They just cannot reach it. He's so scared. He's so scared of it, man. He's like, oh god, are they going to swing me? And yeah, here it is. Redgar finally strikes.
He pays for it with his life.
Oh, what is that?
Haodong is so favored there. And it's all...
EDG, you know you're still being used into mid. Paranoia, fight taken, right through the wall, Kang! That's what his team needed, inside the smoke. Nats will not get away with too much.
And he's done it, hasn't he? For what feels like the first time in the match, actually, apart from that Blade Storm round on Haven, Kang has just straight up won them around with his individual brilliance. He was paranoid in the corner, manages to take down one and another, puts soulcas in a very, very difficult 1v3.
Glimpses of that old Edward gaming as well, when they were so damn good with the Vandal spray transfers. I mean, I've seen a team like it. Brings it out there. Should be the round win. And yeah, with soulcas. What's he going for? Trailblazer, he wants to take a time in. Oh, it's a half clearance. It is traded though. Kang willing and ready to run him down, and now they want to just burst themselves straight into heaven. It's going to be, again, Trailblazer taken care of, but they don't have as much control of B main. Looking to try and take this slowly. Nats holding up close. Cage at his feet. Jamppi's there. He supplements, he supports, and he helps out his teammate. Lovely movement. CHICHOO makes him favored in that particular fight. Dash still there. Again, walking onto it. Noise has been cut, slowed all the way down. Sayf still active. Yeah, CHICHOO puts a stop to it. They know where soulcas is. The throw at util. He's isolated the fight though. Brought it into a 1 versus 1. CHICHOO faces!
Yeah, Redgar and Sayf just with the wrong read, and certainly Smoggy's pressure over here is going to keep them guessing.
Trip's still not broken either. Dash back away, Seekers. Here's the showstopper. It's rapid. Kang. Easy one for him to land. Sayf still on heaven. Looking down, trying to find an easy fight. Look at his aim, and that is crispy. The crossfire setup. It's only the 2 for 2 though. Need to get themselves into the side. Dodging around. That's still here. Denies it. 7 seconds remaining. No chance in hell. Smoggy has to go for the kill. He has to try and leap onto him, and he does land it. Going to be sailing through the air.
That wall's a bit of a nightmare. It looks like everyone's going to have to go A heaven and spill out unless they spend forever breaking this wall.
It's going to take a long time to break it. They have to opt into it. It's going to buy time surely for the rotation. You still have B main control. Team Liquid, they should be shoring up these defenses. Sayf takes that first duel, drops himself down, does not have a dash available, but now he does. In and out of the smoke. Weaving backwards, forwards, Shorty in play. Haodong breaks it, shuts it down. CHICHOO! The reactions. Snakebite is online. This will be a 1v4. Drops it down, it does cover that plant. Bullets raining right over his head. He's dropped down to 9 health, but he's still alive and a pit remains. Backs away though. All over the place. The wall in A main is going to be fading, expiring, but you're walking right into the shotgun. No kill. Running forwards, he heard the ropes and he's just spraying and praying. Prayers answered, 1 kill. And it's a scramble now, isn't it, Josh?
Yes, but it's a scramble over towards the B side of the map. Haodong gives away his life, but this should be Nats under enormous pressure. No, EDG.
Haven't been making any of these plays for it. Well, scared of that one being spammed. Back and forth here. Sage wall, and immediately backs away as well. Heaven control, though, is theirs, but the smoke as well immediately to push this one back. And Liquid, they are facing this with 3 players. They want to flash through. They want to fight this, I think. take control. Jamppi's there, pop flash, paranoia around the corner. It's all just sublime. Sayf, he capitalizes. It's a perfect amount of utility. It's forced the stopper into it. 2 players left standing. Main being watched for. Jump spots as well. Gathering the info. Crispy.
EDG were never winning this round, Brett. There were 4 players on A, and this Kamen V main is still there.
Live casticus?
I mean, there's just no way. Haodong is a good player, but I mean, more so than even focusing on his current 1v4 clutch attempt. I think it's right.
It's close. No one's holding it.
Yeah, they haven't really rotated off the back of this, so he's going to put
an
opening.
Pressure now onto Redgar and Nats. They're going to hold this one.
What?
PP inside the smoke, Redgar. What are you doing, son?
What the Redgar am I watching?
Oh my goodness, that is peak form from him. Ludicrous play in a moment, and he may have just handed this chance over. Soulcas. Can he pick up the pieces? Can he forge them a win from it? Can they land these shots? Can they land these kills? Well, with the aim.
5 to 5. EDG are just holding so slowly, and Jamppi's going to try and re-swing it.
Oh, okay, the wall broken. Nade. Punish the raise. Jamppi was holding the one cross. They actually don't out the kill.
He was 3 HP.
Oh my goodness.
Getting healed live. I think soulcas just saved his life with the heal there.
In some way or form, I'm not too sure, but I mean the updraft at least as well put him out of harm's reach. Here's a cosmic divide though. EDG.
Take some space, Edward, please.
Trying to play off of this, but they've got to go a bit faster than that. They've allowed a lot of time. Sayf. Rare whiff, misses the shot, close up to the wall, double updraft, or at least with the satchels, the movement is clean, and they are, this time, taking it. It's brute force on display with the rifle aim. Spike drop down, there's 20 seconds left. Who is going to be getting this plan off? It's CHICHOO. One step closer to this one, but still holding control of heaven. Jamppi, he's also dropped down. They're taking control of main, and now starting to work their way through across this side, and it is just pure precision. Into mid. Redgar. Just wants to take the fight up. No util. Smoggy has just ripped 3 of them out.
That play by Liquid, not really too much utility behind it, and that puts Sayf and soulcas in a tough position to try and stop this half from going even. This has been one of the more bizarre games of Valorant I've watched in a long time.
I'm really confused at that round as well. I mean, okay, why not?
I love watching Liquid when they're playing at their best, and then you get some strange situations occurring too, and EDG are matching them. Which way is this one going to go?
Yeah, Sayf has the Blade Storm. He's got the dash finally enabled. Smoke round the side, updraft, trying to clear as much as humanly possible. Showstopper, it's used. Here's the initiation. Rocket sailing right in. That's a paranoia into B heaven. Sayf immediately updraft dashes as well. He's taking that one up, and what a switch up in terms of that tempo. Here's the dash active once more. Smoke in the face, just trying to take the fight, but that's all the way back. Brings down Kang. High ground angle. Double face, double swing. Haodong contains that. 5 HP for Smoggy, yet still lands the shot, and nobody's got his back. Watching. Up to Nats. He's low. Jump spot. A lot of utility at his disposal. How much info does he really gather off of it? Cage finally going to be deaded. So he can try and find an angle. There's one. Other side of the cage. Spam shots landing.
In this setup, they have a bit of a trap running.
Smoke's propped up. Flash didn't see anything. Nobody was playing down. Oh, he's missed the timing. Sayf thought it was clear, and it's transferred. 2 found, 40 HP, gets out of his life. Didn't quite get the weapon, but he's already done enough, surely.
That's where you're missing a piece of clearing utility from Team Liquid in their composition. They don't have a boombot over there. They didn't use the Trailblazer. Sayf thought it was clear. Alas, mistaken. I want to see Smoggy's Bucky get some value in this spot.
I mean, doesn't have his dash anymore.
But EDG primed to win this bonus, and this will get them started on such a tear in the second half.
That'd be fantastic for him. Likely now, especially.
No one to be seen. And now we've seen this round, where Team Liquid again were trying to get a feel on where people are playing in mid, and miss the fact that
Fully grouped up by Liquid though, they need an opening and they need a kill. There's a dash, Sayf forwards.
There.
not revealing himself. Doesn't want to try and take any blind firing shots as well. Wall straight through. Does rip away two of them. Hands over the rifle.
No chance to pivot here, and you've got to go into the area that the Viper's hard anchoring. Here's where the Viper orb is, you know, compared to the normal position in mid. And it allows nobody to kind of play inside of it. A cheeky little spot.
Pop flashed off. Can't play anti. Spamming it down. It's handed Jamppi. An easy one. They get the rifle as well. They can. Here we go. Dropping down from Redgar. Not supportive of anybody else. There's 20 seconds left. This is an awkward one. Sayf. He's still active. 100 health to him. Brings down CHICHOO. Has brought it to a 2 versus 2. This is a critical one for Liquid to win. Otherwise, really, you're looking at it just diving out of there. Control. What movement from Sayf. He's out of there. The dash was back online, and he's already reconvened with his teammate.
He dropped Jamppi the rifle in the air.
I mean, that's just insane. But the gun advantage going his way. Spotted him out. Bullet through the wall will do it. Left it to a 1 versus 1. So the classic out. Jamppi's not even low enough for this. Still going for it. 6 bullets. Smoke available though. A tap. Trying to force the fight. Round to the back. Jamppi. Engage. The maiden touch with the dash. Another deep smoke. Nade pull. So almost timed ever so slightly here. A lot of damage done. Sayf with the movement. There's a heal online. Smoggy. It's just absolutely crossing him off his list. Just ridiculous. Putting on an absolute show. Precision at work. Nats has got...
Going to give you a round like that every now and then. Looking a bit dodgy.
Paranoia clears. There really is no sound cues. I mean, Sayf's still walking up on the angle, but guess what? Receives the target.
And his individual level has been anything but. He's been immaculate today.
You can hand this gun back as well if they do want to give the operator. Going to set himself in a 4 position though. This is very much on the fly calling by Team Liquid right now. It's a pivot. Omen ult. Redgar's going to be TPing over towards A. It looks like that's where they want to take it, and they leave Sayf in his forward advanced position to see if he can catch these timings, and he does just that. This man absolutely ripping off heads. The rest of his team is going to be methodical now the way they pick apart this site. Left up to CHICHOO to anchor. Smoke. Drop down. Surely doesn't take the time. He can hear them dropping, walking, jumping around the corner with the shorty. Still watched on Heaven. Almost there. Well, the swing's a little bit delayed, but maybe he has done enough damage still. It's all up to Haodong.
Yeah, another player left in a 1vx to try and steal around the way. And another spot where you really should just be saving the execution. He's going to be used to set him back up on the angle so it can go up and down as CHICHOO wills it, as ChICHOO
He's just taking the fight to him! And that's so far back. I mean, he has the unfortunate reality as well of meeting that op scope.
Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't decide to play that situation aggressively. He's worried about it. Res comes through as well. Everybody on Liquid grouped up around A here. So they still have this orb. Not being used.
Yeah, another paranoia for Remain. Flash again, dodged out. Does not hit the shot though. Dash forwards, cuts it through. TPing right up into the center. Redgar, where is he? He's in Heaven. 8 health though. Taking a ton of damage, and well, the tail end as well just gets spotted. Going in and out of these smokes. It's up to Nats once more. This man is just constantly being put in these positions to try and clutch it up in a 1v4.
It's just unwinnable spots, isn't it? No wonder Nats is at a press conference saying Cypher's boring. when he's just stuck in these situations so often.
Nobody's doing anything.
Fighting for mid, just 4 in mid.
Gonna be meeting them, aren't they? Sayf. Here's the util. He's fully blinded up. And CHICHOO's there to cover.
Half a second between having the god timing double spray down and getting caught with a flash in his face. And it just all goes wrong for him.
The entire round just hinging on a coin flip, seemingly, of whether or not you take that right timing. And it has just brought everything all over the place. I mean, Jamppi has the spike, and he's making a play like this, by the way.
Yeah.
Looking up the stairs. If he died, he would have dropped the spike down.
Another lurk kill over towards A-Ramp.
There's one for Nats as he falls. B main. Redgar spotted out. With the dog. That's what one of them is. Redgar finds his one. By taking here, lovely swing together. They actually do play that quite nicely.
And they've taken a 2v4 into a 2v2.
And now suddenly this is so much more winnable.
Nobody's got 2 HP.
Flash over the top. That was a push through into CT. It's ChICHOO who wants to take the fight. Jamppi forced down to a 1-on-1. It's Redgar versus ChICHOO. Still a nade, still a boombot. Plenty of tools. 8 bullets left for Redgar. Tap onto the spike. He's not planning for him. He has to swing this to get the information. Finisher for map number 2. Viper's Pit blocks off an avenue. A deep dash though, Sayf. Not wasting time. Smoggy meets him. The jet diff in action. Dash active. Doesn't need to use it though. There's not going to be anybody else following that one up. And
Sayf's been their savior, but he falls first. Who else on Team Liquid has got what it takes to dig them out of this hole and avoid Lotus?
It's going to have to take such a massive step up. But it's looking prime for the taking. And a re-clearance. Calls made! Haodong wasn't even set up with util. He just takes the fight. And the spacing's not there. Beam down, 2 players fallen just like that. Left up to Nats and Jamppi once more. 2 players left alone in this scenario. It'd have to be a 2 versus 5 to extend the play here. A bit of spam through the wall, catching the ankle of Smoggy, but he's still alive, still healthy, watching for it. They know where Nats is. Here's the Seekers, here's the knives, why not?
And of course it ends like this. Nats in an unwinnable 1v5. Because of course it does. It feels like every round on the attack side came down to a situation like this. And the rest of Liquid can only watch in silence, realizing that they've let this one completely slip away.
27 seconds. Re-clearance to be main. Positions are being held. They give a lot of space towards mid here, but
they've all split up.
Yeah,
they're offering him
all
to
split up.
But EDG, again, quietly confident in these kind of spots. They just have to be.
There's the ult tap on the spike, forcing the fight out. Maybe getting baited out himself there. Has to try and go for the plan, but well, not good enough. Shut down EDG. How do you want to play this?
They've got the duelists so far away from each other. Absolute opposite sides of the map.
Still with the
30
dash,
seconds left.
looking in. There's 30 seconds left in this round. He hears the footsteps, and there we go. Strikes back, Dash to disengage with the rest of his team now, pushing forwards. They have the A site in theory, and they've still got that backstab of Smoggy, but Smoggy does need to get a move on. There's a flood attempt in here. Nade a little bit too deep. Fight taken. Nobody actually pushes forwards to avoid this. Dropping down. Here's the fire. Shots rattle off with the ghost. It's Sayf who wins this one, and still cleared up top.
Smoggy, mate.
Yeah, got to get a jog on, but he's making all the sorts of noise. No, not spotted, still waiting it out. It's up to his team to try and hold on, and Haodong wins the first line of it. Still, soulcas claiming that 1 kill. Is grouped up now, finally rejoined with Smoggy, going down just from the peppering of the bullets. The pistols doing so much work here, sticking onto the defuse. soulcas, happy as anything. Holding for it, pushed up, behind the box. They got to hear these footsteps. Yeah, there it is. Sayf strikes, Redgar returns with a fire, watching both angles. It's a great idea to throw in the mix. 5 players left standing, Satchel close. Inside, that's going to be the boombot also triggering onto Nats here. soulcas towards the back of the site, does get his 1.
He's done his job there, to be honest. A 4v2 should be winnable for Team Liquid. EDG don't know which areas of the map are safe. Could be players coming from the breakable door, could be flanking them from A long.
And how do you play this?
Someone's got to go huge.
Haodong tucked close, hoping that somebody would just walk right into his sight line. Smoke cuts across. Time is going to start to tick here to make sure that the flank is entirely cleared out. There's the boombot. Satchel trying to take a good fight through the smoke now. This one's going to be fading. Satchel double face. Haodong's there. Reactions. 3 in a round for him. 48 health. Running it down. Redgar. He's going to be feeling this time pressure, isn't he? But sticks it all the way to half. Does not win. Now, they have been clearing it with the dog. This time pushing up with CHICHOO. Has to use the dash. Paranoia. Well, that's just disrespect by CHICHOO.
Yeah, Redgar also bouncing around like Tiger, managing to land that shot.
It's a Prowler. Moves on the offside of it. Here's another Paranoia. Redgar stands his ground. Nade comes in a little bit later. Forces him out wide into the angle here. Fire's raining down, yet still he brings down Haodong. That's actually quite nice from him. So, left up to it. Seekers looked his way through. Satchel down, one of them chasing as well. A couple of the players here to be if they want to try and pivot into this. There's 3 players stacked up from Liquid. They should be ready to receive this. And there it is. Angles there from Jamppi. On high from the heaven position. He's already taken care of the 2 players at the extremity. Played for. Here's the knives. All the way into mid, gliding across. There's an alarm board. What is that?
Wow.
Dash forwards, right click to the face. Jamppi, he's no more. He's handed over a rifle. There's a peak timing. Clean movement. Satchel pushing him back, setting it up. It's not a favorable fight for him, but they do back away evenly. Sayf's still alive though.
Seems like a good time for a CHICHOO round.
Yeah, why not? Pull one out when your team needs it. Still don't have control of heaven, as I was saying prior. Door's not broken though. Limits the amount of places that somebody could come from, so. That's just really scared that somebody could have been pushed inside of this own smoke. And yeah, well, fearful of, man. Look, China make the playoffs as well, but imagine a win over EMEA's first. Kankan. Feeling empowered, feeling fired up. Whoa, okay.
He's completely alone here, just taking duels.
It's an aim labs routine. It's an aim labs routine. Here's a lesson on how to clear your corners. Holding close, but not messing around. All the way straight back into the side as well. Sayf rolls for him. Give him the ace. Why not? It was a half-by round, and there you go. Okay, stand up, take a bow. Applaud yourself. The people
to win this, that was it. It's not going to go in his all-time greatest ace collection, but that's okay because he's going to get more deeper in the tournament, it feels. Easy to shrug that one off, though, for Liquid. And they're happy to engage. This one looks like it's counter-spam into the pit, I think. They're expecting Nats to pit C-main.
Nats is low. Oh, he's really low. Just trying to vacate. He's got help from the rest of his team here still. It's there. Kang lets out the knives. Boombot, right-click. It's all over the place, man. Everything's being used, and he is hiding.
Nats is in this
stationary inside the orb, but EDG are running over these players. No one can anchor it. Damage being done still, soulcas almost hitting the spray down. Crosser placement just slightly off. Can't claim the other kill. It's up to Redgar.
And it's a split situation again. I don't think Redgar's default kind of...
There we go. 40 seconds.
Head to B.
Doors open. Yeah, which direction do you choose to go into? Straight up close. Here's a lockdown. That's going to be used to try and, again, put a stop to any tomfoolery. It will clear out a lot of the B side. They're sticking the plant.
Yeah, and still get out, because nobody was that quick.
Yeah, not going to be detained here, but flooding right back in. It's Team Liquid as well. This flank that's occurring here, sticking it down, dashing forwards! They're defusing! It's just being stuck. There's nothing to stop it. It's all over the place, Josh.
What is this round?
It's chaos! Trailer. It's just, there's so much going on at once. Ult's ripped off, whatever. 4-4. What a time to do it. Gotta be feeling good about that one if you are Liquid. So, see how this one plays out once more. The orb is a bit of a nuisance here. Kang. Hoping to take the op angle. Will he be granted any sort of kill? Yes, indeed. Jiggler movement just from Redgar there. And give Kang those opportunities, those chances, because he will take them. Cage missed there a little bit by CHICHOO. Too deep there, Kang. He's gone. That was from range with the Phantom. Yeah. Evened it up.
But it's a bit of a twist in the round. Smoggy's double blast pack showstopper should be able to clear so much space on this map. Nats is just holding the snake bite to stop it from getting too much value, but Smoggy doesn't even touch it.
Yeah, pathing towards it. They don't actually have a smoke towards the back of the site. Finally, it does go up. It's a little bit deep, though.
I like it from Smoggy. He holds onto that ult as long as possible to let Haodong get the plant down.
It's him playing again. Still 4 versus 4. It's planted for mound control.
And yet,
no one playing mound.
On site.
Yeah, they want to play on the site. Okay, it's going to come down to the gun duels. Wider face, wider swing by Sayf. He's traded. Brought down, but they've already swarmed onto the site here. It's Liquid. To win out these gunfights. His gun duels, a flash repeat right through the cage. You just don't
That 3 seems to really be an issue for them.
It's very brave by Sayf. Really just trusting in the satchels to push them back, but of course he's going to be going down there. Fight taken. soulcas, it's up to him to hold back this onslaught. Does well to just get the 2 and get out of his life as well. So EDG slow it down once more, reaching the minute point. 2 rounds left in this half, but see what they can get done here. Body for the ult.
Yeah, but the ult's not actually going to be great for them at this point because they've got no opportunities to pivot particularly.
Oh, here we go. Gives Haodong some info. Where could Jamppi be? Bit of a bait and switch there. Horn into the back, broken. You notice somebody's into tree, and soulcas is there. It's a wide swing, double phase. They were trying to punish this op angle.
It didn't get anything.
Yeah, it didn't get anything at all. There was no kill traded. In fact, a bit of fear just creeping into it. It's now a 2 versus 2. Spike not picked up. 25 seconds. Haodong. He knows that one player is at least towards main. Has the smoke replenished, but he doesn't wait for it to blossom.
These games. This time, though, just being completely avoided.
I've got your trail.
Seeing his use. Dash is here for Kang. forwards and with the right click, Jamppi. Again, he meets his match, but it's an instantaneous workaround. Let's go on the beat. Killjoy's down, no more util to stop us. We have the site.
Spike planted.
And KKK's pushing already, aggressive. Dynamic post plant here.
This is insane. He's doubled up. Both the duelist players just playing up close here towards heaven. Crouch peek, but you just give him a glimpse, a glimmer, the slightest of angles. Redgar does answer back, but nobody. He's just launching himself right into the smoke, jumping forwards. Redgar making plays, wider swing, wider face. It's all down to him, and he gets
Lotus.
Prowler's good for that. Make sure to take out some of these strips in a fight taken towards the back. Nobody. Not shying away.
Gets safe
To the corner. Nate's doing a bit of damage, but that is a weird way to peek that. Soulcas all the way through, this way, that way. Sayf is here. All the way in the air with the right clicks. Kankan brings down Sayf. The dash is there still. They've completely given up an idea of a post plant setup as well. Nobody's really playing this one. Gliding past with the frenzy. Just spamming away. Util has been pulled out, but everybody's playing through main as a reflank attempt as well. Redgar is in that connector, pushing forwards. Ships in the night through these smokes. Redgar is spotted out, and Haodong's left to just 47 health. The paranoia makes his life a misery. How do you play this? It also starts to come through, because yeah, Dog chasing away. Smoggy clean to set himself.
Not on the other side there. They don't have to worry about snake bites. In theory, C should be easy unless there's a stack, and Redgar's calling completely mitigates it. Beautiful round from Redgar, and potentially safe on one of the others that tends to call those mid-rounds.
Maneuvered that so nicely. Coverage is there as well into the smokes. Nobody's just staring at the boombot, trying to deal with it as the smoke fades away.
That is beautiful.
It's all come together. And this is a bonus round for Liquid. More than happy with it.
We may well look back at this match, in fact, and think of this as being the round that turned it for Liquid, because this is going to rip the economy so heavily in Team Liquid's favor and set themselves up from being down 5-7 at the half to being the team in control. Well in control.
Yeah. Really nice call with the macro play this round, but see if Smoggy can get out with the rifle. Sayf is holding and watching. Oh, paranoia, that's going to be sent flying. That's intended to actually catch the player who was satcheling. It does, onto Sayf. So he was blinded up, doesn't know where these players are currently operating at. Nanoswarm at the back! Smoggy's disrespecting it, but a reset here. Nobody with the aim. Smoke drops right in time for Sayf to take the clean fight.
Meanwhile, Redgar up into spawn. I mean, Redgar's in one spawn, Kankang's in the other. Chaos, anarchy in the round.
Insane, and it's watchful by soulcas, of course. Kankan goes for it. The jump spot around Sayf shuts him down.
You're asking Sayf to step up. Look at what he's delivered for them so far in this half. Exactly when his team needs it. He's just muscling his way through.
CHICHOO, the pressure, the responsibility on his shoulders, because he wants to go for this. He really does. Well, round.
Nats has gone through. Love the timing from Nats.
The movement is lovely, but these walls, surely they're going to be falling. Onto the angle. What is going on in mid while this has happened?
Through.
These walls, surely they're going to be falling. Onto the angle. What is going on in mid while this has happened? Love the timing from Nats. Movement, pushing them all the way through. Sayf wants to take a fight with it though. Gets his kill. B-site completely cleaned out. It just feels inevitable.
Oh, no.
It just feels inevitable. Kankang. The timing was there for him to potentially get a kill, but everybody has to play out of it. Now trying to, again, flood back into this. Okay, nobody. Smoke at his, at least a flash at his feet. Nanoswarm's there, though. Enough to delay. Surely, time is not there for him. 42. Health on board. Tap onto the defuse as well, realizes it. Couldn't play it.
He is right back up at the top. 20 kills in 20 rounds.
One more step is all they need to get over that finish line. Lock up this match all the way through. Already into B. Redgar, you're standing in a nano swarm. Nats has fallen relatively early. Redgar, though, swinging forwards, taking the fights and spam through the box. It's that reclaimant of the B main control. Fight here from nobody. He loses it.
Sayf can't lose. Every fight he's taking.
He is popping off. soulcas looking to try and catch that. Oh, Kankang saw him. He saw him, but still took his sightline off of him for but a moment. Still, satchel through. The spike's been planted. There's a showstopper potential in play. Sayf's got it, now letting it loose. Rocket firing pass, not sure where that one landed. A bit of a reload as well and reposition. EDG, they got the player advantage, but Sayf is still alive. Smoggy. Grasp of what's going on. Doors opened up. Kang, time to step up, son. Maybe do something about it. Right through the wall, claims a second. Here's the knives, here's the dash. And now it's Liquid. Gonna run their way into B, get that plan down, but guess what? Kang is not messing around, he's feeling it. Fight taken, nobody's still there, scrambling with 12 seconds in the round. Redgar. Flash doesn't connect here, 10 seconds remaining. Spike out in the open, dropped into the pit. It's a Colosseum with Redgar as a gladiator, but not enough time to get the plant down. It's a lost round immediately.
They're here.
Yeah, here we go. Sending it flying, ults committed into the cage. Nobody has to hold down the line, and so does CHICHOO. Beams down two, the turret doing damage. Jamppi's still alive and kicking Haodong. Lays it down with a level of spray. With the Phantom, that's enough to just put a stop to this entirely. Team Liquid potentially overcooking it. 12 for the lockdown. How do they want to play this one? Door was broken prior from the Seekers. Here's a paranoia.
No Odin.
Yeah, no Odin spam. Still in the tree. Watch for, and here's the collapse. EDG. Kang still alive, into the back. Viper's Pit finally dropped here. And where's going to be the convergence? 14 seconds left. The plant needs to be stuck, but every angle needs to be watched for. The plant is denied. Nats is there, bit of spam and spray and pray over the top with the shorties. Missed him though. Oh my goodness, and time has run far too short. We'd have to take soulcas to kill all three, and it can't be done. Okay. Showstopper off the rip with the paranoia to clear all the way through here.
Talk about gutsy calls.
I mean, Smoggy is just going for this one. It's a tight squeeze as well, straight through the middle of B. The rocket went flying. Kills, waiting to be found, Kang. Of course he takes the fight. That's the spike. Corner, all the way back. That is the spike that needs to be reinforcements, and here it is. Redgar trying to take advantage of the chaos. He pushed up all the way into C and pays for it with his life. Kanga's still there, the dash, disengage once more. Tap of the rifle, sees, connects, it's down, and still lays claim to it. It's a one-on-one.
And they know that CHICHOO was over towards C. He was the player that killed Redgar. soulcas, he's concerned slightly that somebody could be stairs, but he's going to meet the trip.
Trip's there.
Doesn't slow him down enough. soulcas will still have an opportunity to reposition in this 1v1. The pressure on both of these players is insane.
Both low enough. What's it going to come down to? The position is chosen. soulcas. His claim to the back of pit. CHICHOO making sure to clear most of this one. He has a bit of time. He knew it was going to be for the A plant.
CHICHOO has been so clutch at global events, whereas soulcas, he's had his moments that have been absolute nightmares. This would be such redemption.
It's a gamble, but time needs to be played here. You're running out of it, CHICHOO. You're really rapidly running out of it. He doesn't know where it's played for. He was hoping for a chance, an opportunity. Swinging wide, and soulcas shuts it down.